All right, good morning, ladies. I hope you all are fine. Okay, now in this video, I'm going to cover the vocabulary and the grammar and the reading part of Unit 3, 4, and 5. And similarly, I'm going to cover the listening exercises, listening activities from this online book because I have seen that only I think maybe one or two or maximum three of you have used this online book. So this is a very useful book. So instead of I thought of getting material from some other online websites, so which is not directly related to your topic. So I thought to use this because this is related to your topics. Okay, we're going to start with reading and writing first. Alright, so now we're going to start with reading and writing, and you're going to click on this book and activities, and we'll go to Unit 3. Okay, so let's have a look first at the vocabulary practice. Now you're going to complete each sentence. You're going to choose the correct word. This is a multiple choice MCQ question, okay? You're going to choose the correct word to complete each sentence. So I'm going to give you 2 minutes to look at or sentence number 1, 2, 3, and 4, and then I will give you another 2 minutes to look at the next sentences because you have 8 sentences, okay? So I'll give you 2 minutes to solve 1, 2, 3, 4, and then I will give you another 2 minutes to solve 5, 6, 7, and 8. And then I will show you the answers. Oops, okay. Now let's have a look at sentence 5, 6, 7, and 8. Okay. Yes, so you can. No, some problem. Yes, you can have a look at 5, 6, 7, and 8 for the next 2 minutes. Alright, now let's have a look at the answers. I like to prepare breakfast on Saturday. I usually dash scrambled eggs, muffins, and fresh orange juice. So the first part of the sentence tells you prepare, so which tells you that here the blank will be make, not buy. So I usually buy. A cake is a traditional birthday dessert. People have made birthday cake for a long time. Traditional tells you that the answer is a long time. This radio station is very popular. So when something is popular, many people listen to the station. This restaurant has several dishes on the menu tonight. It dashed these dishes on other nights. So it has special menu tonight. So definitely it will not serve these dishes on other nights. So it doesn't serve these dishes on other nights. So while doing these kind of questions, just look at the key word. I only eat fresh fruit. I never eat canned fruit. Okay, canned is something which is preserved, which you find in small cans. Okay, these two countries have different cultures. For example, the dash is very different. Food is related to culture, not weather. We are going to celebrate tomorrow. We are going to have a large dinner. When you celebrate, you have dinner, you have lunch, you have a party, but not a meeting. My favorite pizza ingredient. Ingredient is something you use to make a dish. So my favorite pizza ingredient is onion. Right? So now let's have a look at the reading comprehension, A Garden in the City. Now this reading comprehension, you're going to read the article and choose the best answer for each question. Okay, so now I'm going to first show you the first three questions for approximately because I'm recording, so I can just show you for maximum you can say 3 minutes. All right, and then I will show you the next part of the reading and the next part of the question 4 and 5. I think so. There are how many? Sorry. No, this is not the answer. Okay. So there are eight questions. Okay. So I'm going to quickly show you first 3 questions. Okay. This is not the answer, so please don't consider it as the answer. Okay. So I'm going to show you these 3 questions and the reading for 3 minutes, and then I will go on, and for another 3 minutes I will show you 4, 5, and 6, and for the next 3 minutes I will show you 7 and 8, and the reading is going to be displayed like this. All right. Yes, so your time for 3 minutes starts now. Start reading and solve and choose the best answer for each question. Okay, so now I'm going to show you the next part of the question, which is 4, 5, and 6. It is, okay, so number 3 option. Okay, I'm going to show you number 3 and 4. Number 3 again, because I think so you couldn't see the last option. And I'll scroll down this a little. Okay. Right. And I would suggest you that the best thing to do is to solve it online. Okay. And now I will show you number 4. Oops, I'm sorry. Number 4. Something wrong with the scrolling. Yes. So number 4, 5, and 6 with all 3 options. Okay. And you have this reading reading part. Okay. And another 3 minutes for these 3 questions, and then the last 2, and then I will show you the answers. Right, so now I'm going to show you the next part of the reading passage. Okay, and a little more. Okay, produce, it's the meaning, and question number 7 and 8. Yes. So, and for this I'll give you 2 to 3 more minutes, and then I will show you the correct answers. Okay, so now let's have a look at the answers. Now let's go to the start of um, the reading. Oh, no, this is not the answer. Okay. Now, what is a community garden? That was the first question. Now, what do? Do you read the whole thing? No, you scan the text with the keywords. So the question is, what is a community garden? So you quickly scan, okay, community garden. It is possible in community garden? No, this is not the meaning. What is community garden means? They're asking you for the meaning. Then you go ahead and you see it is possible in a community garden. What is community garden? A special area in a city or vegetable garden. So you read the options here. A traditional place for soccer? No. An organization for people to have picnic? No. A place in the city to grow food? Yes, this is the correct answer. Then, how many community gardens are in Washington, D.C.? How many? Which tells you that you have to look for a number. So you quickly look for a number, okay? So this is the number. Let's read why they have written the number here. For example, in Washington, D.C., there are more than 30 community gardens. So how many community gardens in Washington? Over 30. Over means more than. So this is the correct option. Then the third question is, okay, the Newark Street Community Garden is, okay, so we have to look for this Newark Street Community Garden. So, okay, the biggest garden is the Newark Street Community Garden. Okay, the garden is over 36 years old. It has more than 200 members. So you have to read what options they have given you here. More than 200 years old? Okay, no, it is 36 years old. A traditional sports organization? No, it's a garden. The biggest community garden in the city? The biggest garden is the Newark Street Community Garden. So this is the correct answer. Then look at number 4. How do gardeners prepare their garden? Gardeners are people who grow plants or who maintain the garden. Okay. Now, how do gardeners prepare their gardens? So, okay, let's first of all locate the word gardener. So here is the word gardener. Now let's read it. Every spring the gardeners work together and prepare their garden plot. Each gardener chooses their vegetables. Okay, so first of all, how do gardeners prepare? They work together and prepare their garden plot. Okay, so they have a softball game? No. They choose vegetables to plant. They cook unusual food. So each gardener chooses their vegetables. Okay, so number 2 is the correct option. When do the gardeners prepare their garden plot? So when do they prepare? Now this is going to be time. Okay, so a day or month or year. All right. So every spring, the gardeners work together and prepare the plot. Spring is the season. So when do they prepare? In spring. And what fruit is there in the garden? So what fruit? Remember, fruit and vegetable is different. So what fruit? Let's have a look. Okay, lettuce, cabbage, spinach, broccoli, cucumber, tomatoes, pepper. No, these are not fruit. In addition to vegetable, the garden also has fruit. So what fruits? Okay, peaches, apples, raspberries, and blackberries. So peaches, apple, and raspberries. These are the fruit. Number 7. Okay, let's scroll down a little. What other things do people do at the garden? What other things? So now you have to look. Okay. The members enjoy having fresh ingredients for their favorite dishes. Okay. The New York Community Garden is an active community with friendly people. There is a children's garden area and there are places to play softball and soccer. Okay. Okay, so here, what other things do people do? They play sports, have picnics, and share information. They sell fruit and vegetables to a supermarket. They cook community dinners every night. Now, they're not mentioning about every night, but they're saying that children, there's a garden, there's an area for children, and there are places to play softball or soccer. And gardeners often have community dinners and picnics. Okay, so they play sports and have picnics and share information. So this is the correct answer. And the last one is, people at the community garden are traditional, quiet, and healthy, unusual, active, and friendly. Many people enjoy the fresh and healthy fruits from the community garden. Okay, garden is an active community with friendly people. So active and friendly. So here you go. All your answers are correct. Okay, so let's go to quickly the next exercise, which is vocabulary review. Now here you're going to complete this conversation with the correct word from the word bank. Now you know the meaning because you've already done it, okay? But remember, you do not need to use all the words. So first I want you to solve this question, and then I will show you the answers, and I will also quickly review the meaning of each word. Okay, so I will show you number one, and then after that I will scroll down to show you number 8 as well. You have almost 4 to 5 minutes, and then we will do the answers. Okay, let's have a look at number 8 as well. Oops, I'm sorry. Okay, oh no, what is wrong? Okay, 1 minute, I'm sorry. Okay. All right, so now let's have a look at the answer. All right, so what are you going to do for your birthday? I'm going to celebrate with my family. We'll have dinner and a cake at home. So usually for birthdays, we have the word celebrate. This book is popular. Yes, everyone loves it. It has a great story. When everyone loves one thing, that thing is obviously famous, popular, known by a lot of people. So popular is an adjective and celebrate is a verb, it's an action. Do you want to go to the park tonight? I want to go, but I need to dash dinner for my family. I need to prepare. That means I need to make. So it is a verb, okay? Do you like to wear dash clothing? Not really. I prefer the newest fashion. So she's saying not really. I prefer the newest. So that means she's asking about something not new, old. Something old is traditional. So traditional is adjective because it is describing the type of clothing, the noun. What are you doing this weekend? Oh, I don't have dash plans. I'm going to do my laundry on Saturday and see my cousin. So special is when you don't have anything specific. Okay, so special is again adjective. Why do you watch so much television? I can learn about American Dash. On TV, I can see American food, clothing, and music. So, what is this? This is all related to their culture. And number 7, this grocery store has wonderful fruits and vegetables. I know, look at these dash strawberries, so fresh. Strawberries, okay. Do we have all the dash for the cake? No, we need to go to the market to get eggs. So when do we use eggs for the cake? You don't eat eggs with the cake. You put eggs to make cake. So ingredients are the things we need to make the cake. So well done. We've got correct answers. Okay. So now let's have a quick look at the So now let's have a look at the writing skill, writing complete sentences. Now you have to read these sentences and correct the errors. Rewrite the sentences in the box. And okay, so we will do it now. You're going to look at each sentence and there's going to be an error. It can be a spelling error or it can be a grammatical error. Okay, you have to look at each sentence and then you have to rewrite the sentence in the box here. Okay, with you have to rewrite the sentence correcting that error. Okay, let's do number 1. Jim and Anna doesn't like to cook. What do you think is wrong in the sentence? Yes, it is this grammatical error. Doesn't, because Jim and Anna, if you use the pronoun, it's they. So for they, we use don't. We don't use doesn't. We use doesn't for he, she, and it. We use we use don't for I, you, we, and they. So you're going to write it down here like this. I don't know, why cannot I write in this? Okay, so I think so maybe because I am using my teacher account, so that's why I don't think so I can write here. So it's okay, you just solve it and then I will write down the answers on another Word document to show you the correct answers. Okay, so just write it for now for your practice, and after 4 minutes I will show you the correct answer. So here you will write Jim and Anna don't like to cook. Okay, All right, so number one is already done. Okay, Jim and Anna don't like to cook. I'm interested in food from different cultures. So where is the subject? Who is interested? We don't know. So we don't start a sentence with am, is, or are unless it is a question. But this is not a question. So we use am with the subject I. I am interested in food from different cultures. Nick, a chef at a seafood restaurant. So where is the helping verb which connects this subject with the object? Okay, so Nick is a chef at a seafood restaurant. Kathy tries. When there's one subject, he, she, and it, you have s with the verb. So Kathy tries, you remove the y because in this y there is a consonant before it. So we remove the y and we add ies. Tries to eat fresh fruit every day. I eat a lot of vegetables because are healthy. What is healthy? Where is the pronoun which is referring to the vegetables? So because they are healthy, okay? Can enjoy cooking outside. Can enjoys. Now here before the y there is a vowel o. So we just add s. We don't remove the y. So can enjoys cooking outside. With a singular subject, he, she, or it, there is an s with the word. Okay, these ingredients very expensive. Again, there is the helping verb to be is missing, is, am, and are. These ingredients are very expensive. Okay, these ingredients are very expensive. All right. Okay, so now let's go to grammar practice, adjectives and adverbs. Okay, now here you have to reorder each set of sentence, set of words to make a sentence. Now you have to remember that you have this adverb before the adjective. Okay, so um, I'm going to do sentence number one with you so that I can explain to you how we order the sentence. First of all, we will pick up the subject, she, and then we will pick up the verb. She is making. Now, this is adverb. Now, adverb comes before the adjective and the noun. Okay, so she is making. Now, this adverb is starting with the vowel e. So we put an before the words which starts with a, e, I, o, u. So the vowel words we have an before it. So she is making an. Oh, come on. Making an extremely, now adverb, adjective, difficult, noun, recipe. Okay, so this is how with adverb and adjective the order follows: adverb, adjective, and the noun. Okay, all right. Now I want you to do the rest of the four sentences in 4 minutes, and then I will show you the correct answers. Okay, so now I will show you the correct answers. Right, so let's have a look at number two. Our meal is quite expensive. Quite is an adverb, okay? This is very tasty dish. Now remember, when you're going to solve these kind of questions, please don't forget to capitalize the first letter of the first word in the sentence, okay? And also don't forget this period at the end of the sentence. This is very tasty dish. Very adverb, tasty adjective, dish a noun. The strawberries are really fresh. So really is adverb and fresh is adjective. This is extremely good pizza. Okay, that's a really, so that is the short form of that is. That's a really big apple. Big is adjective, really is adverb, and apple. Okay. All right. So now the next exercise is grammar expansion using more and less with adjectives. Now here, read and learn more about using more and less with adjectives, and then complete the sentences with more or less plus an adjective. So let's have a quick read. Use more or less with adjectives to compare two things. So we use these more or less to compare two things. Use this form with most adjectives that are two or more. I am more tired than John. So you compare with two people, okay? Usually, this more or less goes before the adjective, and the word than and plus a noun or a pronoun comes after the adjective. So tired is the adjective, we have more before it, than and the noun or a pronoun. You can say I am more tired than him. I am more tired than her. Okay? All right. So price is less important than freshness. So this is a noun again. My meal is more expensive than her meal. This is a noun. Okay? So similarly, you are going to read these sentences and you're going to fill in the gaps with these words depending on the structure of the sentence. Let's do number one with me. Pizza is delicious. I don't think vegetables are delicious. Pizza is dash then vegetables. Now, pizza is delicious. I don't think vegetables are delicious. Okay, so which one is better? Pizza. So pizza is more delicious than vegetables. Let me write it down. So when your answer is correct, there will be a cross here. Okay, so pizza is more delicious than vegetables. So you have to follow the meaning of the sentence. I'll give you 4 minutes quickly to solve number 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Yes, so you have 6 sentences. All right. So now let's have a look at the answers. Salmon is expensive. Salmon is the fish, okay? Chicken is cheap. So salmon is dash then expensive. So salmon, oh sorry, dash then chicken. Salmon is more expensive than chicken. Now you know for these type of questions you can get the hint from this word, the adjective in the sentence, okay? This restaurant is very popular. Very few people like that restaurant. So this is popular and very few people like that restaurant. So that means that one is not that good. That restaurant is dash than this one. So it is less popular. Okay. Lisa likes to wear traditional clothes. I don't. So Lisa clothes are more traditional than mine because I don't like to wear. So her clothes are more traditional than mine. I use a special recipe for soup. So the key word here is special. The adjective is special, okay? The recipe in the book is pretty average. Average is something okay. The recipe in the book is less special than the one I use because my recipe is special, okay? John's favorite birthday cake is very unusual. Luke's favorite birthday cake is not. So John's cake is very unusual. Luke's birthday cake is not. So John's birthday cake is more unusual than Luke's. Alright. So this is the end of Unit 3 reading and writing practice. Okay.